What's happening, y'all? It is your boy David. You're watching Solo Mind TV. New Edition totally just took over the world with their movie, The New Edition story that premiered on BET for 3 nights. So I most definitely have to get into this movie. Let's go! If it isn't love, hey, why does it feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? Hey, and if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. Listen, if it isn't love, that's not even the booze, I'm just doing stuff. Basically, I'm not going to do a full review of the movie because I just don't feel like that's necessary. Everybody's seen it. Everybody knows the New Edition story by now, hopefully. But it's just some things I just really want to talk about. Number one, I am so happy that New Edition did this movie, for real. I just love that they got their flowers. Sometimes you have to force yourself to get your recognition. I mean, New Edition is big. New Edition, everyone knows New Edition, but nobody really honored them like they should have been. They have been in the game consistently for like over 30 years. They have been touring for over 30 years. They have been in the scene. Their music is still played on the radio, but they haven't had that stamp, you know, as other artists such as Michael Jackson, stuff like that has had. New Edition needs their stamp and pop culture history, and with this movie they most definitely got it. So I applaud you, New Edition. Sometimes, like I said, you gotta take that step. If you're not gonna honor me, I'm gonna honor myself and make you honor me, okay? Especially if it's worth it, and this was most definitely needed and it was worth it. BET was promoting the mess out of this movie. Man, I swear they started doing promotions a year ago, okay? So I'm like, what is this about? I was excited when I first saw the trailer. I'm like, hell yeah. But I am not going to lie. I'm like, it's BET. I don't know if they gonna do it right. It's just gonna be another Lifetime movie. Let me tell you, we all know that Lifetime has been consistently letting us down, okay? Some Lifetime biopics have been good. Like Toni Braxton's is really good. You know what I'm saying? Tony's was good. Michelle's is pretty good. But honey, we already know about that Whitney and Bobby one, the Aaliyah one. We just ain't got time. So I'm like, BET, I don't know. Y'all haven't really been doing movies like this, but they shut me up. This movie is hands down one of the best biopics that has came out in like the last 10 years. Like, they did the damn thing. I was highly impressed. This New Edition story is gonna be on the level of the Jackson 5 American Dream movie, the Temptation movie, and Tina Turner Was Love Got to Do with the movie. Like, it's on that level. Like, this is gonna be stamped in black pop culture history, American pop culture history forever. Like, y'all did that. BET, let me applaud y'all. Y'all did that, okay? I can really tell that they took their time on this movie. This movie was not a rush job whatsoever. These people took their time and energy. They made sure that they were going to put out a quality product, and they most definitely did. It shows the acting, the wardrobe, when they are reenacting the videos and how the videos are exactly the same. That takes time, okay? And I'm so glad that y'all just didn't rush and put something out and put the New Edition stamp on it. Like, y'all did that. Casting, it couldn't have been better. Starting with the little kids. I don't know how y'all did casting, but y'all did the damn thing. And when they grew up, oh my God, everybody who played it was just everything, okay? Luke James, off the bat, when I heard he was playing Johnny Gill, I'm said, duh, like, it's a given. But he did even better than I thought he was gonna do. The young man who played Ralph Tresvant, you killed, okay? I just can't stop applauding. I cannot stop. It was just really freaking good. And let me tell you, I feel like we needed this movie for the culture right now. This was a cultural movie that we needed. They did this for the culture. This was a case of us telling our own stories. For a lot of time, we always have somebody else telling our stories, okay? But this was us telling our stories from our perspective, the way it happened to us. And we most definitely need that. And I'm so happy because that is happening a lot lately, man, with the movie Moonlight and the movie Hidden Figures and then this New Edition movie and a lot more. We are really telling our stories and unapologetically. We don't have to over-explain things so other people can, catch on and they can be able to follow along with the story. We are telling our stories the way we want to tell it. And I'm so excited and happy for that. And I'm just looking forward to more movies and more TV shows. Okay, the TV shows these days, we are really telling our stories, okay? So I'm really happy. Let's keep it going. BET and anybody else, let's take what BET just did and do that, okay? Because that's the level of creativity, the level of work ethic that needs to be done. One thing I most definitely learned from this movie, and what I have been learned from New Edition, they have been telling these stories in interviews. They had their behind the music episode, so a lot of these stories have been told before, so it's nothing new. That's how you know it's true, okay? That's one thing I really want to say. Everything in this movie is true, okay? Y'all might be like, how the heck you know that? But I have been following New Edition for a while, and I've always been looking at their interviews, and they are very open. New Edition has always been open about everything in their lives. So everything you saw in that movie, I've seen them, say in an interview before. But what I learned is never get too big, okay? Never get too big-headed, never get too cocky, and always just respect where you come from and respect the people that help bring you to where you are. Because in the end, your ego can self-destruct yourself as well as others. And so that's most definitely what New Edition is trying to tell us. Remain humble. Remain humble. New Edition most definitely had their success, okay? But in the process of them having success, it was total chaos. They were hating each other, fighting each other. There was so much going on because their egos. And that's one thing that we just have to keep in mind. Always remain humble. And it's not bad to feel yourself. It's really not, because there's nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself. But don't have too much confidence in yourself that you ruin yourself and you ruin your career and you ruin everything that you worked so hard for. So, New Edition, thank you for that life lesson. I'm most definitely going to take that. I know it must have been so hard trying to cram. Even though you had 3 days, that's like 30 years worth of stuff you're cramming into 3 days. So I know the New Edition story is way much more than what we've seen. And especially all 6 members can most definitely have their own movie. Everybody's lives was just so complex. So maybe we'll get something like, especially Bobby Brown. We know his life is way more than what we saw in that movie. And just as well as everybody else. So maybe this could be a trend. Maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I don't need to do it. There was only like 2 parts where I was like, how did this happen or what's going on? I think it was in the 3rd part 3. Oh, it could be part 2, but I'm going to say part 3. When Ricky started doing drugs. Like, according to the movie, it's like he came out of nowhere being addicted. I'm like, when did this happen? When did this start? Where was this birth at? Because all of a sudden he's doing drugs and he about to die on the floor. So I'm like, I wish y'all kind of gave us a little build up until that. And also, New Edition had a whole album in like 2004 when they signed the Bad Boy. And they had that one song, girl, give me your number. Hey, forget it, here go my number. Hey, forget it, you don't need my number. Hey, cause we're gonna get hot tonight. They had that whole album, but they like totally like skipped over that. They kind of make it seem like they hadn't seen each other since the 90s, and then they met up at the wedding and then the BET Awards. But they most definitely had a whole album in between there. So I wonder what, why they decided to skip over that. Maybe it wasn't good for the storyline, which I can probably see. So, those like the only 2 things I have to say that, was bad or the critique or whatever. Other than that, BET, New Edition, Y'all did it. And I will be watching this movie over and over and over again, just like I have seen the Jackson 5 over and over and over again, and just like I have seen the Temptation movie over and over and over again. This is most definitely going to be one of those movies I'm going to watch. One of the best things about this movie, every actor was singing on this movie. I don't think we heard New Edition's real voices at all because they got all singers. Them little kids was singing their asses off. And then when they grew up, every actor was singing. And I love that, especially, I mean, every song they freaking killed. But that Can You Stay in the Rain? I want that version, okay? I love the New Edition version, I always have, but I want the New Edition story actor edition version. I don't know if y'all gonna put that out. Maybe y'all have, I just don't know yet. But when I tell you they killed that song, and what y'all need to do is re-release that song with the actors on it. Watch that thing go straight up the R&B charts. Like, for real, it's already being played on the radio right now. Like, that song is about to rejuvenate itself. Everything was just on point. The scene where they were on BET Video Soul, honey, if you look that up on YouTube and look at the actual real interview, y'all did that play by play. I'm like, whoa, that's what I'm talking about. If you gonna do something, do it right. In this movie, y'all did it right. That Video Soul interview is exactly like, even when they were showing Michael's Bivens shoes, how they were different colors, that happened for real. I'm like, do it, okay? Do it. Listen, y'all make sure y'all go out and y'all purchase that new Belle Biv DeVoe album. It dropped the night of the part 3 of the movie. Belle Biv DeVoe has a new album. Make sure y'all go get it, okay? New Edition. Let me tell y'all something. Now, the fans are hype right now, and the fans want to see you. However, okay? Don't let the fans hype y'all up. If y'all feel like y'all not going to be up to doing this tour, if y'all don't feel like looking at each other, listen, it's okay. It's okay, all right? I know y'all going to get some money, okay? But listen, don't let the fans hype y'all up. We just saw y'all story. We just seen how y'all act on tour. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the New Edition story. Comment everything in the comment box. Let me know what your favorite New Edition song is. Let me know what your favorite New Edition video is, okay? And we are most definitely going to talk about it. I will be back with you guys with a brand new video soon. Peace out.